Hey gamers, today we're going to review Queen Games Pioneers. Let's check it out. To set the game, you're going to take all of these little pieces, shuffle them face down, then deal them out in the little spots around the area. You're going to put out the little gold nuggets over here in the corner here. The little stagecoach will go there with each one of your players right there in the central city. I believe that's Boston. Your turn trackers will all be here. You'll be going around the board trying to score 80 impossible points. You have stagecoaches that you'll shuffle here and then bring them out here, and they're under different areas and different prices for each one. The board also tells you about what actions and what special actions each one of these do, just like a Queen Games. Very simple rule structure here. Now, each player is going to start with $2, technically $5, because at the start of their turn, everyone will get $3. But they start off with $2, and they get one of these 12-point carriages. Now these look the same, but they are slightly different. And so you'll start with one, and you'll put one of your little cowboy meeples on each one of those little slots there. And then you'll have your little store icon that matches your player color. Put it there. You'll have all your little player pawns here and all your little roads here, and then you're ready to go. First player will get the first player token right here, and then you just follow the rules here. The first thing you do is get $3. Now, there are extra bankers that you can collect here on the road here. They can give you extra money, but for right now, everyone gets $3. After that, they pick one of these three actions. They can buy one road, or they can buy two roads, or they can buy a carriage. Let me talk about roads. When you buy a road, either one or two roads, you can put them anywhere on the board. You don't have to put them right next to where the stagecoach you want to go on the stagecoach. One thing is, you cannot put a road where another road has been. That's a no-no. There are special characters who can do that for you, but you can't on your own. But you can put it here if you wanted to. The roads don't even have to match. What if I bought two? Put one there and put one here. You could do that if you wanted to too. Now there's a strategy at the end of the game. I'll explain what it is, but that's laying down roads. To buy a carriage, again, you buy one of these for $1, $2, $3, $4. Let's say I bought this. I'd pay my $3. This one would move down, and then another one would move out, and then I'd fill up these with my red meeples and add a second stagecoach to my area there. And you will want multiple stagecoaches in this game because that's how you're going to get points. So after that, then you will move the carriage. Everyone moves the same carriage around the board, and so wherever you move, you're going to get whatever a settler is there. You're going to keep this and get its special ability, or its permanent ability if it's a permanent ability token. Let me go through some of the basic ones here. First off, the farmer. If you get the farmer, then any farmers that you have can go into that city. More than one. You know, so I had a farmer here and a farmer here, and I can put them both in that city. If I had a third one, I could put a third one there. No more than three though. But you can put up to 3 farmers in one location, which is really good because everywhere else you can only put one of your people in that location. But farmers, you can get up to 3 farmers in one location. Now after that, you're going to go around the table and say, hey, does anyone want to join me? And if someone says yes, they're going to pay you their $2 that they started with, and they're going to take a farmer off their carriage and place it there as well. Then it goes to the next player. Now, traveling down roads, let me explain to you. If you're traveling down your own road, for instance, if I had a red road there, that would cost me nothing. If it was someone else's road I was traveling on, I'd have to pay $1 to whoever owned that road. And if no one owned the road, I would just pay $1 to the bank. So that's how traveling goes. You only go to one area at a time. Now, if it's already an area that's already been settled, you already have people there, you are to skip over it and go to the next available town. But when you do that, you're going to have to pay those road costs. So for instance, it would never happen, but if I was here and I wanted to get to here, well, I couldn't go this way because I'd have to stop at that one because no one has picked that one yet. But if I went through this empty city, I'd go 1 coin, 2 coin right there. Or if maybe this is where I want my road, 1 coin free. Okay, that's the only time you can move to more than one area, but you can never move past an area that has one of these tokens. You must always pick it up. All right, so that's the farmer. What else is there? Well, there's the gold digger here. This is the gold digger, and he allows you to pick up one of these gold nuggets. These gold nuggets are worth 3 to 5 victory points at the end of the game. You also have, and I can't remember what these other guys are called, but the gambler or whatever. The gambler lets you take one of your red people. There's my red guy, and I throw him over there, and then afterwards you can take another person just off your carriage completely and slowly empty it. So let's say get rid of that one, just put it back into my pile there. That's what the red guy lets you do. And again, you go around the room and say, hey, do you want to do it? Do you want to pay me $2? Once one player says yes, it's not available for any other players. I should also mention that as well. The other one is this one. I think this is the marshal here. When you get him, he allows you to put down another road. Or, and this is the really cool part, you can put down a road next to someone else's road, which is really good. That's usually what you're going to use him for. He's a really good one to have. The next one, the two with permanent abilities, one would be this lady here. This lady, and as you see, her icon is on your player board here and here. She allows you to do a second action. So maybe I want to buy a road and get a stagecoach. I could if I had her. You can only have up to 2. After that, you got to discard if you get any more. But if you have all 3 of these, that means you can do all 3 actions. Gangbusters if you're doing that. The other permanent one is the banker here. When you have a banker, you can have up to 2 bankers in your area. And as you saw right here, if I have a banker here, then at the start of my turn, I get 4 coins. If I have another banker at the start of my turn, I get 5 coins. So the rich get richer when you have bankers. Now, those are the only 2 permanent people in the game. And of course, if you have a banker, you put the banker there, and if you had, you know, a purple lady, you'd replace it with a purple lady, just like that, or wherever it was right here, I think. Anyway, so those are all what all the pieces do. There's one last one. It is this one. It's a hotel. Obviously, it gives you 3 coins, and you can put any color there, and then say, okay, who wants to pay me $2 to put someone there? And only one player can do it in that turn order. The game ends in 2 ways. Either you're out of stagecoaches, or someone has built their last road. After that, you'll finish off the round and then add up any victory points. Any completed carriages will get you the total victory points shown here, and any incomplete carriages will get you 1 victory point for any empty space. So instead of 10 points, I only got 1, 2. Boo hoo hoo. I should have cleared it off and gotten 10. You're also going to count up any roads you have connected to cities that you have people in. So for instance, let me put it this way, I would have, you get 2 points for every connection you have. So 2, 4, 6, they can even splinter off, 8, 10, 12. Now I can't count this one because that's a yellow road. Okay, and if I had another guy out here, I couldn't count him because there is no road leading out to him. So you want 1 consecutive road with people in those cities, and the most you get 2 points for every connection you made, even when it spiders out. Basically, that's the game. Final thoughts, what do I think about the game? Well, I missed this the first time Amazon put it on a lightning deal for $20, and I regretted it. I was like, oh no, I was working when it happened, and I checked at lunch, I was like, oh no, it was $20. Well, I'll get it later on, and it was too late by then. Thankfully, Amazon had another lightning sale on it for $20 again, and I got a copy this time. And I've been wanting to play this one for a while. It looks like a lot of fun, and just like a lot of Queen games on Amazon, it kind of drops in price, and when it does, you should get it. I do like this game. It is very simple. You're moving the cart, building those roads. At first I was like, why wouldn't you build roads next to each other? Oh, because you're trying to get this, you know, network going of where you can't put a man in every city. You just can't. But you have to start studying and see how many you can get. And it's really neat. You'd be surprised. At first I thought, man, that's going to be impossible to get roads to match cities. But man, that Marshall guy, every time. We never place an additional track. You always place one next to someone else's. That is a great ability. All the abilities are kind of great except for the farmer. If you don't have many farmer coaches, that's another thing. Stock up on your coaches. A lot of times we just try to go on one coach and try to deal with one coach. Well, that limits our choices of where we can go. The neat thing is, here's the plan. The tip is always buy stage coaches and roads, vice versa, and try to get those extra turns because that purple lady, she'll really help you out. The banker really helps you out too. The red guy, the gambler. I love the gambler because I can just flick off one of my guys off the stagecoach and get those points faster. Again, it's simple, straightforward, and fun, and that's exactly what Queen Games is, and they did not disappoint with this one. Really fun game. All right, gamers, that's it for now. Until next time, you know what to do. Game on!